Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far. So today I'm sharing my 2023 planner lineup, and I am using other tools, but these are my two main planners for this year. I'm using the MadyPlanner as my goal planner for this year, and then I have my main agenda, which I am in my A5 size BDS custom Croco. So one of my main goals for this year is to incorporate my goal planning into my everyday planning. So this agenda for MadyPlanner is kind of my everyday goal check-in, and this sits in my desk drawer. It's usually open to the week that I'm on, so I can just quick jot down some notes for the day. My goal is to add in some sort of like wellness or goal planning update in this planner every single day. So let's go ahead and start with this planner. This is an A5 size spiral yearly planner, and it's from MadyPlanner, and it has the full year's worth of inserts. And what I love about this is that it's a workshop planner. So it has different like workshops set up for each month that you can do. So I like that because it really keeps the planner moving forward. It's not just for planning your day-to-day tasks. It has some like themes and topics to keep you engaged throughout the year. This is a note from Caroline, and she kind of just explains her thought process when making this planner. And this planner is made in Italy, and it is 100% recyclable and plastic free, which is a huge plus. We have a 2023 year to glance, so it has a little calendar section for each of the months of the year. And then we have the workshop index. So every month has something a little bit different. For January, we have a vision board. February has an expense tracker. March has a breathing box, health and wellness tracker, relationship tips, travel planner, natural is better mantra, food tips, workout challenge, sleep tracker, good energy tips, and a gift list for December. And she also has a moon and hair philosophy. So if you're interested in that, she has a whole section on that, so you can read more about it and learn more about it. It's really, really interesting, but I'm using this mainly for a goal planner. So I'm kind of just going to be using this as a way to check in every day and every week. So for January, I have some goals listed here, a to-do list for the beginning of the month. Then you have your monthly calendar, and this is where I'm just going to kind of plan out workouts and what I'm going to do each day of the week. And then you have your weekly section, and so it's a week on 2 pages, horizontal dated layout, and I'm just kind of using this however I want to for that specific week. So for this week, I have my workouts planned out. I wanted to start the year out strong, so I wanted to list out workouts, and this week I just did kind of a quick check-in, either noted some of the highlights, I wrote about what I was struggling with, what I'm grateful for, what I'm doing for self-care and self-love, and that's how I'm going to try to continue out throughout the year, is just every day write something in here that is related to my personal goals. So this is the vision board section for January. And then you go into February, where you have the same thing. You've got your 3 goals, a to-do list, your monthly calendar, notes, and then you go into your weekly spread. And then February has the expense tracker. March has the breathing box, so it kind of tells you when to use it, how to use it, the benefits, and then it has a little graphic here. April has your health and well-being checklist. May has your relationship tips. So these are just some things to keep in mind, and you can use this at any time in the year, but it is in the May section. And then June has the travel planner. So you have a world map, places that you've seen and your dream destinations. You can plot on the map, and then you can list your next destinations. We really want to travel this year. We haven't traveled in the last couple of years with COVID and everything, but we really want to plan something fun for 2023. And then you have a travel organizer and a checklist. And then July has a natural is better section. August has a recipe. And this is my favorite one. September has a workout section. So it has a little workout plan that you can follow, and you can actually scan the QR code. It has a lot of good ideas, and this is kind of a good structure that you can follow or implement if you're out of ideas. October has a sleep tracker, and again, you use this throughout the year. You can reference this several times, so if you want, you can tab these sections, but you can go in and track your sleep for the entire year. November has a positive energy kind of checklist. Last but not least, we have a gift list for December to help you plan out your holiday shopping. And the very back of the planner has a recap, so the best of the year and 3 things to bring into 2024. So I love this agenda because it really keeps everything moving forward. It keeps you engaged, and that's the reason that I wanted to use it as my goal planner. I feel like it's simple enough to where I can just kind of check in with this every day and write in a few things for the week. But I'm not going to do any task planning in here. This is just for goals and like personal things. Okay, and then for my main agenda, I have it fully set up. I'm sure I'm going to add things throughout the year. I usually do, but starting out, this is what I have. So starting with pens, I have my gray highlighter over here. I'm using a Uniball Signo 1 from Infinite Lotus. I love this pen. I use it for my planning in here. Over here in the pockets, I have appointment cards from Infinite Lotus. I've got my Paper Panda stickers that I use all the time. I've got a few little circular sticky notes that I got from, I believe, Daiso. And then I have some stickers in this section, more stickers, my little like about the owner of the planner card in there with an ollie clip. In this section, I have some of my most used stickers. So I've got tons from the Planner Spa and Sweet Caress designs. And then in this section, I have more stickers, and I've got page flags and sticky notes back here as well. In the very front of my planner, I have a color coding key. I've got 2 of my new task cards, which I'm super excited about. I will have more to announce on that very, very soon. But I do have new task cards for 2023, and these will be available for purchase. I'm just kind of getting a few things in line, but I'm using them and loving them this year. And these are just kind of lists of things that I need to think about or do at the top of every day. And then I have some of my favorite financial stickers from Infinite Lotus. This is just the dashboard that I made for 2023. I just wanted something really simple for the front of my planner. So I have it in one of these cases that I got from Daiso a long time ago. I will link them below if I can find the link and if they're available. I know sometimes they're in and out of stock, so if they are available, I will link them below. And my kind of phrase for this year is do more. It's just something that I want to focus on. Doing more and being more active, being more social, showing up every day as my best self. I feel like the last couple years have been super challenging for myself and for a ton of other people. It feels like a huge blur from 2020 up until now. I feel like I haven't done as much as I had in the previous years. And so I really want to focus on getting back to my normal pace in 2023. This is the dashboard that I got from Infinite Lotus. Then I have a reason for being graphic that I created on Canva, and this is just a great reminder, so I like to keep it in my planner. It's basically the intersectionalities between passion, vision, profession, vocation, what you can be paid for, what you're good at, what you love, and what the world needs. And it just is a good reminder to find balance in these areas. And then I have a clear folder in here, and this just has sticky notes, some of my stickers, and then a little reference card that I use. After that, we go into my inserts. So I have 3 top tab dividers, and the first section is my yearly and quarterly section. So this is from Infinite Lotus. I will leave links for everything below and coupon codes if I have them. But this is the year at a glance, so this is always just nice to have for reference. I haven't filled any of this out yet, but this is a kind of yearly view with like yearly notes. So I don't know if I'm going to put my goals in here or use this for something a little bit more functional. I haven't really decided yet. After that, you have a 2023 vision. Then we have our quarterly inserts, and I do a lot of my planning quarterly. It's a little bit more short term than a yearly plan and more long term than your monthly planning. So it's a good in between, and I like to do a lot of quarterly planning. So it has quarterly calendars, lined notes, and then we have accomplishments, improvements, and notes at the bottom. Then the second top tab divider has my monthly overviews, and these are from Infinite Lotus, and I purchased the ones that have the next month right on the back. This is just for referencing dates. So my quarterly section will hold kind of like my pre-planning, and then on the month I will highlight certain dates, put in important deadlines or events and things like that, and then schedule them into my weekly plan, which is my next section. So the schedule divider has my weekly schedule in here, and I have little vision boards that I created for each of the main focuses of my goal planning this year, because I want to keep my goal planning at the forefront. So I might change this up and put in different dashboards, but for now I just wanted to start the year out with my vision boards. So this is my like peace and serenity vision board. It's something I really want to accomplish, being able to kind of relax and decompress at the end of the day. So these are just things that bring me peace. And I have my 2023 weekly planner here. So these are MN044 in A5 size. And these are a weekly insert that are dated, and I have the full year's worth in here. So every month has a monthly cover page, so I put in some of my goals or my focuses for the month. So the layout of these inserts is a dated week per page, and it's slightly different than the weekly overviews that I've used in a ton of my other setups. This one's just slightly different, and I like this one. So I'm going to try it out for the year, and so far I love it. I love the way that it's set up. So it has a weekly section at the top, and the boxes are fairly small. It just takes up the top half of the page, and then the bottom half is your listing. So then you have priorities, notes, and to-dos. And I like this setup because I do a lot of listing, so I can still do all of my listing and then put in day-specific items up here. And these are more of my like general to-dos versus like actual project planning or the content of my work. It's more just a kind of weekly glance at what has to get done. And I have a lot of my personal planning in here since this is my main agenda. So every week I just kind of go in and create a to-do list, I write some notes, and I put in my top 3 priorities, and then I put in any day-specific items into the top section. And I have the full year's worth in here. I intend on using them throughout the year, and hopefully I don't switch because it would be really nice to just finish a year in one insert. But I think these are the ones. I love the style and the function and the look of them and everything, so I'm really, really happy with these. The next section is my daily plan section. So here I have my health and wellness dashboard, and this is just a reminder to kind of round out my diet, keep up my exercise, and I have a few like goals and bullet points up at the top. And this is my daily plan section, and I wanted that to be in my daily plan section as a daily reminder. I don't use a daily page every single day, but I like to have it in here just in case I do need one. So these are the daily plan inserts from Infinite Lotus that I've been using for several years. Love these. I had no intention on switching up this part of my planner. I've already used a few for the month already, and it's just a great way to plan out your hourly schedule, your tasks, your priorities, put in some notes for the day, and have a really good rounded out view of your day. So I love these. After that, I have my finance section. I have an abundance vision board. I have my monthly kind of snapshot of my credits and debits for the year, and these are on the Infinite Lotus this month inserts, which is basically a lined monthly view. So the numbers go from 1 at the top all the way to 31 at the bottom. I also have my financial snapshot overview. So this just has some automatic withdrawals, some payment dates, and then some quarterly tax info. And then after that, I have my yearly bill tracker, and this is all of my, so I'm listing out all of my like main bills that I have to physically pay in this section, and then every month I'll go ahead and check them off. I love this system. It's a great way to kind of engage with your bill tracking, but you don't have to write in a ton of information every month. It's super quick. You fill it out in the beginning of the year and then just check it off each month. After that, I have my project section. I've got my experiences vision board in here. This just has some of our travel goals for the year, things that I want to focus on, things that I want to do more, spending more time in nature, playing more tennis, spending more time with my family, traveling, things like that. And this is just kind of a notes section. So I've got some of these monthly inserts from Infinite Lotus and notes. After that is my self-care vision board. These are a few things I want to focus on. Enjoying the simple things, growing out my natural nails and my hair, and just taking care of myself overall, mind, body, soul, everything. So in this section, I just have one of my little trackers that I made. This is a habit tracker to get myself closer to some of my 2023 goals. And then I also have some goals written out on some inserts from Infinite Lotus. I love these inserts. So I just bought these for 2023, and it has 2 lined task lists, and then the bottom is grid. So you can do so many different things with these types of inserts. So I wanted to use them as a habit tracker, but you can also just use this for your daily planning. You could make 2 lists and put in notes at the bottom. You could use this for so many things, so I'm really glad that I got these. And then finally, I have my inspiration vision board, and back here is just miscellaneous. So just have some notes, and then I have my Foxy Fix page lifter. With this agenda, I also ordered the flyleaf, so I have the flyleaf back here. And that's pretty much it. That is my main setup for the full year, and I'm super, super happy with it. It's very simplistic, very functional. I don't have anything in here that I feel like is distracting to me. I feel like everything in here serves a purpose, whether it's a vision board to keep me on track of my goals, or functional inserts, or functional decor like my task cards and my stickers and my color coding system. All of that is functional, but it also adds a little bit of character to my planner, which I love as well. Before I go, I have a great class recommendation that I think you'll love on Skillshare. I know a lot of my audience are business owners, entrepreneurs, or are venturing into online career spaces. If you're interested in opening up your own Etsy store, I have the perfect class for you. It's called Etsy Launch: How to Open an Etsy Shop Like a Professional Seller. There's so much to learn when launching a new business, but this class, taught by Tiffany Emery, a 7-figure Etsy seller, gives you an inside look into launch strategy, marketing, engagement, pricing structures, and all of the necessary components to building a successful shop. I love having Skillshare as a sponsor. I've taken tons of classes on Skillshare. Skillshare has no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes, and there's so much to explore in the learning paths. There's also discussion boards you can read through if you have any questions, or you can ask your own questions directly to the teachers. It's such a great resource for getting industry-specific insights from real professionals, and I'd highly recommend it to anyone who is just starting their research. The first 1,000 people to use the link below will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can join today and start taking notes now. So that's kind of the skeleton of my 2023 planner setup, and I will definitely do a ton of updates on this. I plan on doing a plan with me pretty soon, so I can kind of go through my planning process with you guys. I'm going to fill out my yearly inserts pretty soon, do some quarterly planning, some more monthly planning, and set up the next couple weeks in this agenda, because a lot of my planning is pre-planning, but then throughout the week I add to it. So I'll probably do another updated planning routine so you guys can see how I maintain this and keep up with it. I have some exciting announcements coming up very soon, so look out for announcements in your email if you subscribe to my email newsletter. If you have any questions about how I plan on using any of this, please leave a comment below and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.